In the last video, we talked about how it was foretold that one day Darth Vader would come and bring chaos and destruction. The prediction was made, of course, by none other than the Heinsnake cult. Now, since yesterday you guys went crazy in the comments requesting that I cover this mysterious group more in depth and give you a little backstory to their little occult society. And that is what I will be doing for you guys right now. Quick reminder, if any of you guys want to know beforehand exactly when my videos are uploaded, please add me on Twitter. My handle will be down in the comments. I will make sure to let you know an hour before the video is up, and I also love sharing thoughts with you guys, so if you have any requests, you can send them to me on Twitter. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get started. The Heinsnake cult, a secret and ancient sect of humanoids, they accidentally discovered a moon. Only this moon was different. Upon landing, they discovered that the moon contained a large number of ancient relics that belonged to a bygone civilization. Upon further investigation, they discovered a city that looked abandoned. Inside the city, they had another discovery, a temple. Inside the temple were ancient petroglyphs that had been painted on the walls that left the group puzzled of its meaning. It was when they deciphered the paintings when their great power and philosophy started taking shape in what was only the beginning. After learning quite a lot from the drawings, they discovered the way how to use something called the basis, a large beam of energy harnessed from the moon's core. By using this beam full of energy, they learned they could increase their crops, and from the information gathered from the petroglyphs, they also learned to use it as a weapon. Eventually though, with time passing, they started descending towards a dark path, leaning on only brute force as their only way to rule, and believing that the only key to their freedom was chaos. This school of thought mostly came from a prophecy that was found among the petroglyphs. It spoke of a dark armored warrior that would one day come to lead their army and bring chaos to the galaxy. The prophecy spoke highly about the dark armored warrior, saying that he would eventually defeat 2 snakes before he cut the head of the 3rd snake. Now, the Heinsnake cult believed that the 2 snakes were the Jedi and the Empire, but the 3rd snake represented chaos, in which case it would not die but rather go on to live forever, as they believed that only a galaxy in eternal chaos would grant them their ultimate freedom. A long time passed, the Clone Wars are ending, and the last remnants of the Heinsnake cult was believed to have been extinct by then. As it turns out, some members of the sect had survived and continued that way up until about 19 years before the Battle of Yavin. In fact, it almost costed the Empire that they underestimated the cult, as they attempted to assassinate Emperor Palpatine and came very close to achieving it if it wasn't for Darth Vader sensing the trouble and eventually saving him. With this threat now in mind, the Emperor sent Vader on a mission to locate this secret occult, though fully knowing their secretive ways and the fact that they had no idea where they resided. Keep in mind, the moon that they found and laid their foundation on is not known to this very day. It was their own wrongdoing that would eventually help Vader locate them, as they had previously sabotaged the Venator-class Star Destroyer and completely destroyed it while it was orbiting their moon. Now, remember the prophecy about the dark armored warrior that the Heinsnake cult believed in? Well, if you haven't guessed it by now, they believed that this dark armored warrior was Darth Vader. When he eventually landed on the moon, the cultists greeted him as their savior, thinking that he would one day fulfill the prophecy of the 3 snakes. Instead, what Vader did is kill every last one of them and taking the crystal that was powering the basis, which meant that the moon was doomed, in the process wiping them out entirely out of existence. He returned to Sidious with the good news, as Sidious later revealed that his assassination attempt was a hoax and that the mission he was sent on was a test for Darth Vader. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you liked the story of the Heinsnake cult. If you did, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and don't miss out on any other future videos. Again, thank you so much for watching and have a fun day. In closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.